going on, everybody? Back here once again with the video. Apologize, it's a night video. Let me cut this car off. I apologize, it's a night video. Hopefully you guys can see me. The only way I can film this with y'all seeing me is having the phone turned around, because that's the only way the light will work on this iPhone. So but I was going to do it earlier in the day, but I just lost track of time. But I wanted to make sure I got one out. But today I have a little bit of a topic video or something. But I'm going to be dipping some more of this Kodiak wintergreen. Still got some left, so I'm just going to finish it off real quick. But I really enjoy this, though. It's really good. I don't even really know the topic video I'm going to talk about, but I usually do like one review a week and then a topic video. So I just have to think about it here on the spot. But yeah, hopefully it's not too bright, that light, because I don't know if it is or not. But there's the dip. I just got a freaking mosquito flying in my face. I don't know why, but I just act like I was gonna eat that dip. I don't know why I did that. I think something on the freaking lens. But I don't know what kind of topic video I can talk about. Let me think here. Not really a professional video, but we wanted to try to make sure we had 4 videos this week, so yeah. But I guess I can talk about my first dipping experience. I kind of went over it before, with my worst dipping experience, but there's a little more to that story. But yeah, like my very first dip, if y'all seen my video before, was Covenant Snuff. I was at a baseball game with my brother, my oldest brother, which is, I ain't gonna say his name, but he's like 26 now, I think. Yeah, I believe 26, 27, something like that. Freaking mosquitoes are crazy. But yeah, I was at a baseball game. And he usually didn't dip Covenant Snuff like for everyday dip. I think his everyday dip was, I think it was Grizzly Wintergreen. I think that was his everyday, but in this particular instance, he had Covenant Snuff, which for your very first dip ever, Covenant Snuff, you can just imagine how that would go. But I kind of went over it. I got real sick and stuff like that, but I'm gonna go over more than just my first dipping experience. What led to me wanting to dip more after that horrible experience I had, my first one. But I ain't gonna say it was terrible, but because it wasn't my worst dipping experience. I told you my worst dipping experience was, when my dad took his hand to my cheek like that and just sloshed all that dip in my mouth. But my first dipping experience wasn't a really good one either. But what made me want to, that was my first dipping experience, but what made me want to try it again, experiment with other flavors and other dips. For the first 15-20 minutes I had that Covenant Snuff in, it was the best feeling I ever had at that particular moment. But I've had other stuff since then that feels a lot better than dip. I ain't gonna get into it, but you shouldn't do that stuff. But I got saved, and I quit doing all that stuff. Like alcohol mostly, I was real bad on it. I was real bad with it. I haven't drank a drop of alcohol in probably a year now. So that's something I'm proud of. But this video ain't talking about that. But yeah, I enjoyed the feeling. I loved the feeling of it. You know, the 15-20 minutes of it, you know, first 15-20 minutes, I loved that feeling. And you know, I just felt lightheaded. It felt real good. I felt relaxed. But then after that 15-20 minutes, you know, was over, that's when it started to hit me, you know, the sickness. But I mean, I never threw up. I've never ever threw up from dip. I don't believe. I'm pretty sure I haven't, unless I've done like a 5 can challenge where I put 5 cans in my mouth. That might have made me throw up one time, you know, the very first time I did that. But I still don't think I threw up from that either. But I got really sick from it, but because I ended up swallowing some of it. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but it's late, guys. But yeah, my first dipping experience was coming snuff, like I said, at a baseball game. And I enjoyed the first 15-20 minutes. I really enjoyed it. And that's a big reason, long story short, that's the big reason I decided to do it again, you know, with a different brand, different flavor. And then eventually I went back to coming and snuff again, you know, and then before you knew it, I was addicted. So, you know, so this video is really more of like my first dipping experience, plus, you know, what led to me continuing dipping, I guess, or using smokeless tobacco. But yeah, in a future video I can make my first chew experience. You'll see many people talk about their very first time experimenting with chew, but yeah, I mean, that was my first dipping experience at a baseball game with my brother. He offered me a pinch of gummy and snuff, and you know, me being young, you know, I fell into the peer pressure and decided to do it. Yeah, and you know, what led to me doing it over and over and over again after that, it's just because I really enjoyed the feeling. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I know this video is probably pretty short. It's all over the place. It's not very professional like my other ones. I'm gonna try to put an intro in this. I try to put an intro and, you know, edit and all that, but sometimes I mean, here lately it's been acting up real bad. And, you know, if it acts up like real bad, I might just go ahead and decide not to do it. But because I want to try to get this uploaded before 12 o'clock. That way I can, you know, at least we can actually say we got 4 videos up in the week. You know, technically, you know, even if it's 11:59 when it's up, you know, 4 videos in a week. But yeah, I appreciate you guys and girls watching. Let me give a shout out again to Wayside Lee 83. Go check him out. We appreciate the support on the channel. Anybody that, you know, supports us, shouts us out, we're going to try to give it back in return. So yeah, appreciate you guys and girls watching. Always remember 24/7, no matter what you're doing. If you ain't dipping, sure as heck's not spitting. See you guys and girls in the next one.